Hi everyone, I'm Joe and today I'm doing a book review of Nod by Adrian. This was first published in 2012 and this is a science fiction novel about a sort of weird situation which occurs where one day nobody on Earth can sleep other than 1 in 10,000 people. Those are called sleepers. The rest of mankind is unable to sleep for some unknown reason, and obviously humanity needs sleep. We have to have sleep for both psychological and indeed physical reasons. We can't survive without sleep. We will eventually die. So this, as far as we can tell, is the end of mankind. So at first the characters are just trying to survive, of course, the apocalypse. The main character is called Paul. His wife Tanya is not, however, a sleeper, so this creates a weird dynamic and weird situation where he knows he'll survive. Well, he'll survive physically as far as sleep goes. Of course, he could be murdered by somebody on the street, of course, same as he could every other day. But he knows, as far as he's aware so far, that his wife will more than likely die within about 4 or 5 weeks, because that's about as long as we can go before a human will become fully, will fall apart basically due to sleep deprivation, because obviously sleep deprivation is used as a form of torture, and indeed it kind of goes into that in this book in that way, because everybody's being sort of tortured in their own way, because this is not done by any one person, it's just an event that's happening, and it's a curious one, and I liked the premise of it, I really did. Now, one interesting part of the book is indeed the world and the world building. This is a normal town. It is set in Canada, I believe, if I'm otherwise not mistaken. And this is just normal sort of suburbia, basically. You got normal houses, normal people going about their everyday lives. And then this happens, and this creates a really weird tension in the air amongst the entire city. Because, of course, people are not doing the usual things that you'd expect in a book like this. Like a kind of an end of the world situation where you see rushes of people going to the supermarkets and buying up all the food they can, hoarding it in their homes. In this, it's a case of almost why, because in that case, a lot of people will not be able to survive, and indeed will go, psychologically will become unbalanced and probably go insane essentially. So why hoard loads of food if you're already going to go mad? As a result, some people in the book are extremely violent because they think, well, there's nothing else that I can do, so I just become violent and live out, whatever weird and twisted fantasies I can think of. This is a weird situation and quite an interesting one. However, one flaw with this book was the fact that I was expecting this book to focus on this more scientific side and the more sort of technical side of the fact that they are it's been sleep deprived and it's the end of humanity. But this relies more on mysticism and indeed delves into theology more than I expected, and mysticism in books personally does not work for me, because I was expecting something to be a more of a sort of scientific, or at least more of a sort of standard sort of end of the world type scenario with a twist. And this ended up, the twist happened, but it delved into mysticism, and there's a kind of a sort of a sleeper cult that becomes into being, and it's still interesting, but it's not what I was expecting. And as I said, it's not something that I like in books. I don't like mysticism in books particularly. I'm a very more of a practical minded person, even if it involves a far off futuristic environment. I still want something more practical sounding. Having a mystical unknown thing happen because of unknown forces and it never been explained doesn't sit well with me, frankly. But I can understand why some people still like it though, because that's a personal thing to me. And it's just something that I don't see eye to eye with in this book. But as long as you don't have that same issue, you'll like this book more than I did. I still liked it. It was still a very well written book. The characters were good. The ideas were good. It had a nice creepy atmosphere. And overall I did enjoy it. I just didn't see eye to eye with that one aspect of it, which was unfortunate, but these things happen. And overall, it's well worth reading this book because it deals with obsession and indeed what we need in compared to what we want in our lives, because he still wants to do things even though it's a end of the world environment, and it brings up some interesting questions basically, and I would read it for them alone if nothing else, although there are many other reasons to read this book. So overall, this is an impressive debut novel which I would recommend despite my little reservation on a personal level, but other than that it's a very good book overall. If you've read Nod by Adrian Barnes, then please let me know, or indeed if you'd like to read it, then also say something and we can have a discussion. If you've got any questions about the book that I didn't address in this review, because as I'm not any expert in reviews, then please feel free to ask and I will try as best I can to answer them. That said, that is it for this review. So thank you for watching and I'll see you another day. Bye for now.